In Ontario, particularly with the passage of same-sex marriage and most recently Bill 13, it's been like a tidal wave of change to curriculum in the last, just most recently. And we've got people of all different faiths who are expressing concern about what their students their children are being exposed to. In Ontario, teachers in grade 3 are, as part of instruction, asking their 8-year-olds to decide who they'd like to marry. Then they bring in a minister that believes in same-sex marriage, who performs a mock same-sex wedding ceremony. And then they celebrate with cake and ice cream. The Ministry of Education requires every school board to institute a queer hero strategy, which means successful people who are homosexual, their sexual orientation, when those people are being studied in school, needs to be acknowledged to the students. When I talk to textbook publishers, they say to me, we have to have a disproportionate representation of sexual alternatives in our textbooks, or our textbooks will not get approved for Circular 14, which is the list of approved textbooks that the ministry assigns to school boards. Grade 9, they teach Pythagorean's theorem. The square on the hypotenuse, right, equals the sum of the squares on the other two sides. Well, the practical application of that is a carpenter trying to calculate the length of a rafter. In our textbook, the carpenter is a cross-dressing carpenter. So this has to be integrated into the textbooks in a disproportionate representation so that it starts to become normalized. When it comes to same-sex marriage, and when it comes to our publicly funded schools, people of faith need to be actively involved. People of faith need to be asking their children, what did you do in school today? What did you learn? Have a look at the materials. Be a supportive parent. Don't abdicate the responsibility for educating your child entirely to people you do not know. People in this state have an opportunity to stop same-sex marriage. In Ontario, we were not given that privilege. I'm encouraging you to take advantage of this, stand up for your religious freedoms, and defend your right to raise your children in a way that you believe to be appropriate.